Welcome to Grow Joyfully. It's the next day after a garden tour Saturday, but I have another segment that I filmed yesterday. We were able to get the potatoes planted. The sun is shining today. It's still pretty cold, but I'm looking so forward to it. 41 degrees outside right now at 10:20, and it's only 50 degrees here in the greenhouse. The herbal tea of the day is peach and apricot. As how this video is about potatoes, I wanted to check in with the Clancy potato seeds and see what's going on. We have 2 of them that have germinated in this pot, and we only have 1 that's germinated in this pot. So far, very slow germination. I planted them on the 14th of March. So it's been just a little over 2 weeks, so I guess that stands to reason. It takes around 2 weeks for things to germinate, depending on what they are and their conditions. So this video is pretty much our potato planting endeavors yesterday. I just wanted to have an opening part and check in with you and see how you're doing, and hope that this potato planting video is helpful. I want to again thank Diana at Diana's Homestead for all the information and the ideas of how to amend the ground before you put the potatoes in. It's about 5:30 or so. No, maybe it's more like 6. And we are getting the potatoes planted. Hip, hip, hooray. A lot of noise across the street. People rototilling gardens, cutting down trees, all sorts of stuff. But we are amending the soil with what Diana from Diana's Homestead recommended. Epsom salt, wood ash, blood meal, bone meal, all-purpose fertilizer, and some egg shells that I had ground really fine. We also put in the hole before a handful of dairy cow compost. So we're really amending the soil a lot. So these are the Yukon Gold, and they're only going this far, and we will have that much room left. So we're going to put the red Pontiacs there and directly next to them, and then the rest of this area we will put the russets. So Yukon Gold on one side, russets on one side, and then red Pontiac at the end on both sides. Make sure you plant your potatoes with the eyes up. These little things here are eyes. The things that stick out from them are sprouts. And here's the last Yukon Gold. And do you see the sprout coming out of the eyes? That's where it's going to grow your plant. The russet potatoes, they've all been cut and scabbed over except for these 3. I'm just going to put them in whole and see how they come out. Now it's time to plant the russet potatoes. And we finally had some sun that came out after 6:30 in the evening. I think I'm going to plant the big ones first. Make sure we put the eyes up and the sprouts up. This one hadn't sprouted very well. And we have a sprout there. I don't see a sprout there. I might put this little guy in with it too. I'm going to put 2 in each hole since we have so many left. And there aren't many that are sprouted, so we're going to hedge our bets. So now I have to put the Pontiacs in. We only have 10 spaces for them. They have a lot more sprouts going on. We cut them in half, and we're going to get them all planted. And then we'll get them covered up. And now they're all in. We have a lot more seed potatoes, so we're going to find another spot to put them. Now we will water them in. It's been raining, so they don't need much. Job done. Here we go. We'll have to see how all these potatoes turn out. And we have as many again to plant. So we'll see if we can find a spot to put them. Time to take down the string and put it away for the next bed. Thanks for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed it, that it was helpful and useful. I got a lot of this information from Diana at Diana's Homestead. So, fingers crossed. Let's go, potatoes! I live in Idaho after all, right? Thanks for joining me.